Good evening, this is 11 Colors, and this is a medieval torture device. Although the effect is somewhat delayed, so I guess you couldn't call it quite a medieval torture device because medieval torture devices tend to be effective immediately. This thing is something that I bought off Amazon, and right after I bought it off Amazon, Claytonian tweeted that he wanted just such a thing. This is a, let's see, Epilong it's called. Pull out the hair from an easy depilation, root only of rolling on the skin, and to a beautiful body. Sort of gets the point across. If you search around on Google or on Amazon Japan for Senaka and Ke, you will no doubt find many products meant for removing back hair. That's a little tip for Claytonian there. And I can't say that Claytonian inspired me to make a video about this completely, because I actually bought this thing off Amazon just before Claytonian tweeted about it. The way it works is it has these springs in it. These springs that are somewhat flexible, and they're bent and they roll. So the idea is that when you roll it on your skin, little gaps between the springs, between the circles of the springs, open and close, and they grab onto little hairs and yank the hairs out by the roots. And so the idea, I guess, is that you get a smoother finish than you would with a razor. The problem is that this thing seems to work only on very small, short hairs. I mean, it says so on the box, ubuge, which is basically peach fuzz. So this thing is meant for peach fuzz on women's backs. And silly me, I thought it might work on men's backs, but if the hair on your back is just a bit too long, it won't catch hold of it. So there I was actually, same night I was making the video when I put my leg behind my head. I made a video with the box opening of this thing. I pulled it out of this box here, and I pulled it out of the plastic, and I pulled it out of the box, and I took my, well, I had my shirt off already, and then I tried it, and I was disappointed because I thought it would be some awesome screaming experience where all of the hairs on my back would be ripped out, and it would be a great reaction video. But I was disappointed because I could hear and feel some hairs getting yanked on. I could see some hairs caught in the springs of this, but took a look in the mirror afterwards and there was still a lot left. But the next morning, when I got in the shower and I turned on the hot water, it felt like my back was on fire. Because apparently this thing leaves the longer hairs but still yanks on the smaller hairs. And so my back looked and felt, the next morning that is, it looked and felt like a school of jellyfish had landed on it. Not pretty. Still not pretty. And I'm not going to show you. So I'm figuring this thing is not particularly meant for guys who are looking to remove a lot of hair straight off. Maybe I need to do something else first, like use an electric razor to cut down the hairs, make them a little shorter first so this thing can grab onto them. But even then I probably need a way to, what's the name of the stuff that I want to spread on my back afterwards? Hydrocortisone, that's the name of the stuff I want to spread on my back afterwards to bring down the swelling of all those little red spots it leaves afterwards. Because this thing, it might be effective on ubuge, on peach fuzz, but it's not very nice to the skin. I don't know how women do it. So, plan for the future, maybe use some sort of electric trimmer to trim the hairs a bit shorter, and then yank them out by the roots. Alright, this has been 11 Colors, and thank you for watching.